All comments in this conversation are solely the opinion of the writer and not a reflection of Rideshare with Ron.
So what can you tell me about this American Leadership Academy?
So they were freshly built this year. I'm finding it.
You founded it?
No, I'm finding it as in something.
Oh. Are you a student or?
I'm a teacher.
Teacher. Okay.
Overall, I give it a 3 out of 5 because, yeah, they have no structure. It's almost, and I hate to say it like this, it's almost as if that school is being ran by a crazy person.
Ran by what?
A crazy person.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So is it supposed to be like a charter school?
It's a charter school, so it's supposed to have like really good
high
academics.
Right.
But the thing is you can't base a school off of what another school is doing when you don't know the kids.
Right.
And they spent a lot of time building it like their home, because we're based in Arizona, and Arizona just like the big school just branches out and builds schools in different states. But you can't do what Arizona's doing, especially when Arizona has 12 years in the game and this is your first one.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of not trial and error, just error. And if we manage to get it right after the 5th or 6th error, then it was a trial run. No. No, this is definitely all error. The kids are great. I mean, the kids are just kids. I mean, you can't really say too much about a child. But as far as administration is concerned, no. They kind of have an $80 million appetite on a Budweiser budget.
Oh boy.
So, they have an $80 million appetite of expectations on not even a Budweiser budget, a wine cooler from the Dollar Tree budget. So, I mean, I'm just holding on till, to the end of the year, because I'm going to a new school.
Okay.
But I'm not being, no disrespect to them, I would not recommend that school to a dog.
Wow.
They're just not good. I mean, they paint a pretty picture.
Right.
I mean, kindergartners can paint pretty pictures. But they're not.
That's funny right there.
They're not what they expect it to be, and simply because they just don't listen. Well, he doesn't listen, let's put it that way.
Right.
He has this supersonic, I am macho man ego. And his macho man ego is what's driving the school into the ground.
What's their focus supposed to be?
High rigor is their focus with leadership. So teaching kids how to be leaders.
Okay.
But if your leader isn't a leader, you can't teach a kid how to be a leader. But their focus is leadership. Like, their focus is trying to teach students how to be leaders. Everybody's mascot is pretty much the same, which is a patriot.
Mm-hmm.
And like, really just, it's a lot of work. Like, we have Chromebook carts, but it's more pen and paper. You take a note, you do that. You don't, we don't use the computers unless we really direly have to, which, we're in the end of reviews, we're in the end of the month, so we're doing all computer-based stuff now. But when I say the academic focus is set further than the expectations of my college class.
Okay.
That's not bad, but these kids, especially the ones in Lexington, no disrespect to them, they don't know a lot.
Right.
Because during COVID, and we hate to go back to COVID, but during COVID, South Carolina wasn't really making sure these kids were actually learning.
True.
So, you got parents who are like, well, my child is failing. Yeah, because your child has a third grader's comprehension level.
Right.
I mean, that's okay. But
if they're in the third grade.
If they're in the third grade, but I teach 7th grade. That's not okay.
Yeah.
I have kids who can't add. I have kids who can't divide.
Right.
You know, basic fundamental stuff that they're supposed to learn in 3rd grade, they didn't learn.
Right.
And so this school places the expectation that, oh, they're supposed to know this stuff. They are? They are? Oh. So, you know, and it's more so, there's no accountability. Yeah, I can say that faithfully. There's no there's no accountability from, like, when admin makes a mistake, it's, well, we're just admin. Admin's gonna always mess up. But when a teacher makes a mistake, it's like we're having to beg Satan back for our soul, and that's just, to me, that's not okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, you got great teachers in that building. You have some admin who take their job and take, you know, I can't say it's the whole admin team. So it's 2 of them out of the 5 of them that are there. The other 3, they actually do care.
Right.
But the main people that are supposed to care, your arm could be cut off and then people be like, are you coming to work? So, you know, I don't have hate for the school. I can't say that I hate that school. It just should have been more empathy.
Right.
Because they don't have any empathy. They feel like everyone should just be by the book. These kids should know everything, and then they're shocked when they don't know anything.
Right.
Well, how was I supposed to know? Well, we kind of told you. You know, so, yeah. Maybe they'll get it in year 3, maybe. Because year 2, we're expected to be the exact same for next year. Like, we have our projected growth as far as, like, support, customer rapport, support, teacher retention is the same as it was this year.
Right.
0.6%. 0.6%.
Wow. Yeah, that's not good.
No, that's good. That's not good for anybody. It's not good for anyone. We tried. When they sent out contracts, everyone was like, yeah, we'll sign our contract for next year. And then a lot of stuff happened. And so a lot of teachers are like, yeah, I'm not coming back. And I mean, they're trying their hardest to, like, fill these positions. But it don't take nothing to read a review on Google anymore.
There's a teacher shortage as it is.
Yeah, a huge teacher shortage. You know, the pay is great. I'm not gonna lie, the pay is wonderful. But when you're asked would the pay keep you here, God no.
Yeah, so how many teachers are currently on staff?
So we have 52 teachers.
Okay.
Because I teach in a middle school and high school building, so you kind of have to have more in that building. We have 52, maybe, and I say 52 loosely. And out of that, we have a lot of teachers who are turning in 2-week notices before the school year's even up.
And how many are leaving?
All of them. I think over half of the staff is leaving for next year.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
Of course, they ain't telling that to the people that they're trying to get to come on.
I mean,
it's a problem if there's half your staff is leaving.
Yeah, it's a major problem. But
Yeah.
when they ask, my thing is this: if you ask me, hey, what can I do to keep you here? And we tell you, and I say, hey, you know, maybe reducing the class size, reducing all the expectations of teachers, like, you know, not the main expectations of actually having to teach, but having to babysit.
Right.
You know, like you promised. Like, my thing is the talk is good. Yeah, you won't have to babysit. We definitely are in full support of you guys. Really? So I feel like I'm doing is just babysitting at a mental asylum. And, you know, so if you tell me, give me the 5 things that will make you stay, other than increasing your pay.
Right.
And I say, hey, this is what you can do, and you don't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Make you want to stay.
I just kind of you just wasted my time, so I don't really want to stay.
Right. So it's been said that people do not leave bad jobs; they leave bad management.
Yep.
Because you like your job,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I love my job.
Yeah, so you love to teach, but the management of the facility is what you're trying to get away from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so true.
And I saw it firsthand because I used to own a private school, and then I sold it, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just stick to teaching because that's what I love to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to run things and stuff like that, but teaching is where it's at for me. But it's like I still, even though the company is sold, and I still check on my teachers. You know, hey, how's the new director treating y'all? You picked the right person for the job. Thank you. You know, but here it's just like, do we really know what we're doing? Like, one of the teachers, like, the board was in the building yesterday, and we were given strict orders to not tell the board how we feel about the school because they just want to get to know us. They just want to meet and greet with us. Well, we did a meet and greet in September. Now we want y'all to come up with a solution because we're losing our minds.
Right.
And one of the teachers, she's like, okay, I won't do it in front of everybody, but I am going to grill them. I am going to ask what their malfunction is. And she did. She walked into our administrator's office, and she grilled the board like, this is what this is what you're not doing. We feel no support. We feel no this. How can you treat us this way? And the board, they gave us a croissant. That's literally what they gave us, a croissant and a plaque saying thank you for all you do.
Have some pizza. Like a lot of places that.
The English teacher, I love her to death. Miss Campbell goes, this was worse than giving us pizza on Friday.
Yeah.
A croissant and a plaque that we can't even touch. We have to walk by the office to be proud about it. I said, this is sad.
Yeah.
You know, that just was like, well, I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know, this is a first year school. Right. But then I was like, well, Kiana, you had a first year school.
Right.
Your parents loved you. Your teachers, you might have had one teacher who didn't like you simply because you were no nonsense, but you were empathetic with your no nonsense.
Right. And you can't please everyone.
Right, you can't please everybody. You're gonna have.
But if the large majority of people are okay with how you're doing things, and you have one standout, you know.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to please you because you know this is what you want.
You can never get pleased anyway, probably.
Right, I would never get no type of nothing, and they were upset that I was selling it and giving it away. Like, but y'all, I can't stay in two places at once. I kind of just want to teach. And then you come, and then you know what it's like to be a director. You've seen the stuff that you've seen how to run a school efficiently, effectively, and then you come here. And I said, I didn't say it quite loud enough, or maybe they could hear me, but I was like, Lexington School District 1 and Lexington School District 2 probably think they are neighbors with an unbalanced meth lab.
Okay, that's an interesting conversation. I have a YouTube channel. Would you be okay if I posted this conversation on it?
Sure.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No problem.
I'm gonna hashtag the academy as well.
No, that's no problem. It's just, yeah. We pray for him.
Alright, you have a good day.
You too.
Work out for you.
Hopefully it will. It should, remotely, maybe, hypothetically speaking.
At some point in the future, right?
Some point in the future, absolutely.